Hey there, I'm John with Board Game Geek, and today we have Miles Tyler here from Jasco Games. So it looks like you are showing us My Hero Academia, the collectible card game.
Yes, I am.
So what's going on here?
So this card game is going to be releasing in May, and what it is you pick your favorite character from this IP. And for those of you that watch My Hero Academia, you know exactly who Midoriya and Bakugo are. So that's who I have on this mat right here. Previewing for you guys, I have their character card, their starting character card, because you choose a character. I have one of their attacks and a foundation. And the foundation is exactly that. It's a fighting game card game. So it's the foundation of your fighting style. So you build the foundations.
Sorry, your zipper is hitting the mic.
Oh, shoot. Because he was probably looking at the screen.
Yeah, sorry about
And now, real quick, why don't you... How's that? Talk for a second?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's great.
Cool.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
So I would just dial back to, I was listening to the clip, so I don't know exactly where you were on that. I think you were just saying we've got X characters out here in powers or something to that effect.
Yes, yep. I can start back over
Start back at that, and,
Okay.
then we'll go.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Perfect.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I have in front of you here is a character, one of their attacks, and one of their foundations. The character cards are what you use to play the game. You select your favorite character. There's going to be a bunch of them in the set, but right now we've got Midoriya and Bakugo. The characters are thematic to the way that they work. Their attacks are thematic to the way that they act in the TV show, and their foundations help them achieve their goal of reducing their opponent's vitality to 0.
Okay.
Each character has a hand size and a vitality, so both these characters draw up to 6 cards at the beginning of their turn and have 28 life. So the first person to hit 0 loses the game. Outside of your character's hand size and vitality, you have their text, which is their abilities that they play. If you've ever watched My Hero Academia before, Midoriya doesn't know how to control his powers, so after he punches something really hard, he is pretty much useless. So his text says that you discard your hand, and you get plus 10 damage on this attack, and as you know, playing a card game, if you don't have cards in your hand, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
So it fits Midoriya's character arc very well.
Yeah.
Bakugo, on the other hand, he's had his whole life to understand his quirk. So his ability is if you block one of his Fury attacks, which is a keyword type, he gets to discard that attack from the game. And knowing his personality in the show, he was very good at being controlling and attacking in multiple directions, which allows for him to continuously attack you. The foundation cards help you support and pay cost to play these attacks. The attacks have an attack zone, a speed, and a amount of damage that they do. So, for example, 5% Detroit Smash for Midoriya here. It is a 5-speed mid for 5 damage. So if this was to hit Bakugo, it would take his vitality from 28 to 23. Passing a Torch is a support card for Midoriya. It's got All Might on it. You guys probably know who All Might is if you watch the show at all. It has an ability where you commit it, and that allows you to draw a card, and if you have no cards in hand, it allows you to draw 2 cards. So after he dumps his hand to put 10 damage on an attack, it allows him to put more cards in his hand to continue to play the game.
Okay.
Conversely, Bakugo, his big attack in the starter in the demo deck is Double Barrage Ultra. This one allows to maximize damage output, and this is a 4-speed low for 5 damage, conversely where Midoriya's was a mid.
Sure.
So just like in a fighting game, you have your highs, your mids, and lows, and in the top right corner of all the cards, there's a block, and that block signifies whether you can use the card to block your opponent's attack. And you keep these cards in your hand, and you have a certain amount of resources that you can use to keep yourself alive through the fight.
Okay.
And then his support foundation helps him draw cards. So that way, while you're blocking his monstrous attacks, he can keep pummeling you during his turn.
Okay. So one thing I'm seeing here is we have a lot of boxes.
Yes.
So how does is a collectible card game? So how does that work with making your decks and coming into play decks against each other?
Yeah, so there's a booster box of 24 packs. It's random draw, just like any other collectible card game. And then there's a starter deck, which that was what you were showing at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, over here.
That comes with Midoriya and Bakugo in there.
That's this one right here?
That one right there,
Yeah.
Yep. It's a 2-player starter, which means that for roughly $19.99, 2 people can jump into the game and play immediately. And then to make sure that companies, are moving this stuff, there's a random ultra rare in both of the back of the starter decks.
Okay.
So players are always wanting to buy this stuff to get those ultra rares in the back of the decks.
Sure.
And, it's just not dead product sitting on the shelf.
Sure.
So the cards are designed to be thematic and work. They always have a purpose. There's no pack filler. The game is amazing. I I've been playing it since 2006. It's a part of a bigger game called Universes, which takes licenses like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and things like that, and you can mix and match all these cards together to build a deck, and you fight against each other, and it's just one of the best games I've ever played.
Awesome, awesome. So what's the, is this available now, like the release schedule for this game?
Currently, there's Universes license that are available. The My Hero set launches in May.
In May?
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Miles, and showing us the My Hero Academia card game.
For sure.